Today, I stand before you today to address a pressing issue that has become a central part of our lives: social media and its impact on children. While social media patterns like Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat have transformed how we communicate, they also bring within the host of dangers, particularly for kids. Social media promises instant connection, entertainment, and space to express ourselves. But for kids, it can be a toxic environment that often does more harm than good. Today, I want to share with you the reasons why social media is bad for kids based on scientific research and expert opinions. Mental health is one of the most alarming impacts of social media on kids. According to American Psychological Association, teens who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media are more likely to experience negative mental health outcomes like depression and anxiety. This is a particularly concerning given the rising rates of mental health issues among young people today. Dr. Jean Twins, a psychologist at San Diego State University, has conducted extensive research on the topic and concluded that the rise in depression and suicide rates among teens is closely correlated with the rise of smartphones use in social media. In her book, iGen, Dr. Twenge argues that social media may be contributing to depression. In young people, a constant exposure to curated idealized versions of others' lives creates unrealistic expectations, and versions of others lead to feelings of inadequacy. Another serious concern is the prevalence of cyberbullying. Social media platforms have unfortunately become breeding grounds for harassment and bullying. In a survey conducted by Pew Research Center, 59% of U.S. teens reported that they had experienced some form of online bullying or harassment. The act of being anonymous and distance provided by social media allows bullies to target their victims in ways that can be even harmful than traditional bullying. Research from the Cyberbullying Research Center shows that victims of cyberbullying are at higher risk of developing mental health problems, including depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. Unfortunately, many kids do not have the coping mechanisms or support to handle such emotional distress, leading to long-lasting consequences. Despite the fact that social media connects us virtually, it can actually hinder the development of crucial social skills in young people. Kids today are spending less time in face-to-face interactions, and this lack of in-person communication can impact their ability to understand body language, tone of voice, and other important nonverbal cues. According to a study by Dr. Shirley Turkle, a professor at MIT and author of Reclaiming Conversation, young people are increasingly losing their ability to engage in meaningful, empathetic conversations because they are more accustomed to texting or interacting through screens. This reliance on digital communication can make it harder for kids to build strong, authentic relationships. It also isolates them from real-world experiences that are essential for personal growth and emotional intelligence. As Dr. Turkle points out, we are creating a generation of kids who are alone together, surrounded by people but isolated in their own digital bubbles. In conclusion, while social media has its benefits, it can negatively affect the growth of kids. We must take responsibility in protecting our children from danger of social media. As we look into the future, let us remember that the well-being of our children should always come first. Together, we can help guide them toward a healthy, happier, and more balanced life. Thank you.